Tailboard Talk. This week is going to be a little bit different because something else happened last week that I put myself in this position where I want to be a resource for you guys and help out any way I can. In the past week we had a tragedy where one of our firefighters, not in my department, but at a department within relative distance to ours, took his own life. I have friends that work in the department, and I talked to them, and I told them my hesitancy of addressing this, and they said they understand, but I feel like it's an important thing to bring forward to you guys because we as first responders are absolutely garbage at taking care of ourselves. We'd rather take care of somebody else, solve someone else's problems, ignore our own. Now listen, I'm not saying that's what happened in this particular situation. I'm casting a generalization for myself, for the people I work with. I'll speak on their behalf, even though they don't want me to. That's just in general what we do. And so while the company in general, 4Shift, is for the first responder, this particular one, if you're a friend, a family member, a support staff member, a civilian, somebody who cares a little bit about first responders, this one's for you because more often than not, it's going to take someone outside of that first responder, outside of that one person, to get that person help. And so I made a quick list. I'm going to run down real fast, and it's just resources. Okay, it's just resources. People that I know, groups that I like. This could be 50 people long, but I kept it to 5 or 6 just so we could keep moving through this. So grab a paper, grab a pencil or pen. I'm going to put the information on the screen as we go through, but I just want to start giving you guys resources just in case you think they can help. Okay, so the first one is me. That's an easy one, right? I want to be involved and I want to help you guys. And I promise, even if I can't help you, I'll readily identify if it's outside of my scope, and I'll help you find someone, or I'll find someone for you or with you that can help. Okay. The next one, Illinois Firefighter Peer Support. Now, this is the group I did the symposium for last year, and hopefully again this year. I have a couple of contacts over there. It's an outstanding group. I think it's the future of the CISD, or in place of the CISD. I even think it has a chance at replacing the chaplain role because of its effect on the guys and the girls. It uses peers to come in at your own department or from neighboring departments or wherever, and you talk to somebody who you know has been in the same circumstance that you're experiencing, and sometimes that can make all the difference. Okay. Jada Hudson is another one. I met Jada a long time ago. She did a couple ride-alongs at our department, and Jada gets it. She's very good at what she does. She has her own practice, and I feel comfortable referring anybody to Jada. So if you want that contact info, let me know. The next one, these next couple are, if you watch my videos before, you might recognize them because they're awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start with first responder sleep recovery. That's Jacqueline out there. And listen, a lot of these issues that we have, they're tracing back to lack of sleep, chronic stress, all these things that slowly degrade down on our mental ability to cope with things and become resilient. Increasing your quality of sleep, getting more sleep, changing up your sleep patterns can make a lot of difference. Okay, I'm not saying it's the magic bullet. Jacqueline will, but if you think that's one area you can improve in and you want to reach out to her, or you want me to reach out to her for you, let me know. The next one, the Rescue Church, John Sanders. Now listen, I'm not a religious guy. I tried to be again. I'm not right now, but I will regularly listen to John Sanders on his weekly kind of sermon he does online. I went to his presentation at the Peer Support Symposium. I asked a lot of questions. John's somebody who he's teaching lessons and he's helping you figure your stuff out, and he just happens to be a pastor as well and a fireman. So that's my take of John. I appreciate him a ton. I have no problem talking to John, even though I'm not a religious person. I'll get you in contact with him too. My friend Annette, she's the next one over at Fire Rescue Fitness. She's just like me, okay? She's team jumping jack all the way, and we just want to help people, and we want to get you in the right position. She's also a neuroscientist or something like that. She flies space shuttles, I don't know, so she can help you out. And then one more that's on social media primarily, Next Rung. These guys are doing great things. They'll send you resources. They'll hook you up with the right people to talk to. They have a hotline you can call. They're just a company that I've noticed growing substantially and aggressively by doing the right thing. Okay? So, listen guys, it's just a short list. these are the people and these are the groups that if someone came to me and had an issue or had a concern for someone else, for themselves, for whatever, I would look to this list first based on my relationships and my appreciation of them. If you have one that you like, go with that. If you know that that person has one they like, use that, okay? The number one goal here, objective, is that whatever resources that person needs, we get them to them as fast and efficiently as possible, okay? So, a little bit over 5 minutes today. I broke my rule, but this is a pretty important one. It's pretty heavy, okay, but it's pretty important. Again, if you need any more of these resources, if you want me to connect with any of these people on your behalf, if you want me to introduce you to any of these people, just let me know, okay? Just let me know. I'm on my phone constantly. Katie always reminds me of it. I have no problem sending a message for you and getting you hooked up with somebody, okay? All right, guys, be a force shifter.